Good afternoon and morning, or whatever you choose it to be. We're on the live. I'm running tiny bit late. Still got my scarf on, just ran in. Let's get some lighting on this. Still got my Christmas tree up, apart from it's not Christmassy anymore, it's just a tree. And where's the light? Ah, there we go. Switch the light on. Hello and welcome everyone. Hello Carol, good to have you in. Nice to be back. Travelled home from Manchester yesterday, didn't have so much of a busy day. And it's kind of back to the house. Back to the house, back to the grumpy children who are not quite keen on getting up for school still. Back to the grumpy husband as well. I should have stayed away, shouldn't I? Never mind. Anyway, there's a movement snack afoot. Afternoon, Bex. Hi, Ken. Good to have you here as usual. I've just literally been round my next door neighbours to do a little bit of a question asking, finding out, fun fact finding thing about how he is. And he's going to be coming along to one of my classes in Fleckney. So I said, oh, it's 5:02, I've got to get on. So I ran round and just managed to get here for 57 past. Just put all your stuff in the loft, although it's been down. Yeah, our stuff has been down for a while, but it's not in the loft yet. It's just waiting. It's just waiting outside. And look, my Christmas trees, well, the tree is still in the living room. I don't really want to move it because, you know, the minute you move a real tree, it just sheds. And then your hoover blocks up because it can't cope with hoovering up the needles. So it's just kind of been ignored in the corner. Well, I like it. It still smells quite nice. It'll be even more naked, Bex, when you try and move the thing. Yeah. Anyway, Mrs. Perry's in. Sandra's just arrived. You've had some sun this morning. Lucky you. It is cold here. Cold, and a bit more cold. But we're going to get some circulation boosting done, aren't we? And warm ourselves up. Create our own central heating through some circulation boosting moves. Seated or standing. What is that? Emoji. Look, I'm doing a Dave. I'm coming in really close. I can't even see it even more now, Bex. What is that little emoji there that you've just put in? Okay. Pfft. That's all. Oh, it's a genie. Thank you. A genius. Right, everybody. Shall we? Maybe? 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon and welcome. You're with me, Kelsey Leverton from Later Life Training, and I bring to you the 12 noon. Thank you, Bex, for holding the fort over the 12 noon for me for the last couple of days. Much appreciated. And here she comes, ping, 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 with all the thumbs up and smiley, hearty emojis. Right, we need to be getting on with it, don't we? It is Wednesday, the 11th of January, 2023. Okay, so wherever you are in your living room, kitchen, bedroom, wherever, find yourself some external support. Something sturdy and reliable. Something that's not going to move if you put a little bit of your weight into it. And we need all of those things with the chair as well. We don't want the chair's legs to give way underneath us by any stretch. Lift up tall wherever you are, seated or standing. Seated, you're coming away from the support of your chair and doing some hip walks. Now, this manoeuvre is crucial to hip walking forwards or backwards in chairs, sofas, seats, off the bed, into bed to get comfortable, or even if you're down on the floor, hip walking can be used. Up tall we go again, and with some foot pedals we begin the circulation booster. Standing, we've got all of our weight over the legs rather than over the arms and shoulders. Try and create a bit of space in your abdomen, a lift through the chest, feeling open, extended, upright, stacked through the spine best you can. Keep moving. Oh look, my legs have just gone into leg marches. They've got a mind of their own. So leg marches, picking up the feet, trying to get some lifting and lowering kind of movements without flat-footedness. So toes, ball, heel. Heel, balls, toes on the up. Toes, balls, heels on the down. Heels, balls, toes on the up. Have you got that? You can probably do it more successfully than I can say that. Let's bring some top half activity in with some arm swings. Either keeping the legs going or bringing the legs to a stop. Both arms can be brought in if you feel confident and coordinated and balanced enough in standing. And these arms, they're tucked in with the elbows bent, so we can get a really effective, efficient swing and warm up of these important shoulder joints, with lots of muscles crisscrossing around them, which also benefit from this motion as well. Do you feel warmer? You should start to. If you've got that little bit of a ready break glow just coming around your body, can you feel your breathing is a bit deeper? That's normal and to be expected. Feel yourself come down, glue your feet to the floor, feel your balance from right side to left side in standing. Notice that equal hold of body weight through your feet. You've not really got much through your feet here, but you've got more, of course, coming down into your hips. Sitting evenly, right side to left side. Right, let's have a think about what we're going to do. What have I got in the drawer here? I have got a stretchy band, or a rainbow of stretchy bands. If you've got a stretchy band, grab yours. If not, there's no need to go order one on Amazon or anything, although you can do. You've got a tea towel or any other scarf, material, jumper, pair of trousers, just something maybe grobbed off. That's a grabbed and a robbed, grobbed off, the radiator or the clothes horse. What we'll start with is an old favourite upper back strengthener. Any of you that have slightly rounded or hunched over shoulders at times need a combination, well, we all need a combination of stretching the chest to open and reduce tension and drag on the shoulders, and strength to support the spine, to support improvements in posture and uprightness, and any kind of pulling actions that might be used throughout the day. So we go palms up. If you've got this, the Later Life Training tea towel, you will see it as one of the moves there. Standing or seating, it's up to you. Palms forwards, elbows clamped in, and you've got your wrists that are flat, strong, gripped in with the grip. Put a snap or a pull in. A snap will be better for tea towels. A stretchy pull, better with band. Elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, really pushing the chest out, elbows back and relax. Now, if you have got a stretchy band, look, I've just doubled mine over and that was really hard, which is good. The harder it is from the first one or two, the less you'll do, the quicker it'll be finished, but the harder you'll have worked in a short amount of time. How does that sound? That ticks a box for me. So instead of like doing, say, 2 lots of 10, we can probably do 6, 8, 10 and work just as hard and work just as effectively as well. Because strength-based work won't happen if you get to the last one that you've planned for and you feel like you can do loads more. You should be getting to the last one that you've planned for. So let's say 8 in this situation. And you should feel like you've really had enough by that last one. So burning, tension, building, effort, feeling like you've only got 1 or 2 more in the tank. I'm going to do my last couple with a doubled over. Maybe a little bit of facial grimace going on. Squeeze, keep breathing though on these last 2. If they're hard and effortful, potentially you'll hold your breath as well. Last one, pull, 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 squeeze it back, even more with the shoulders, back with the elbows, back with the shoulder blades, and relax. Oh, I am glad that one's done. Now, if you felt that build-up of tension in the shoulders, maybe a little bit of a burning sensation as well, which is just some lactic acid, a waste product, building up. Do a few arm swings, circulation boost based. And the circulation that's now quicker, moving quicker around you, flushes away that build-up of lactic acid. Maybe a few shoulder rolls. And just to kind of get that joint working, we've got the muscles working at the back, but also to complement that movement, we'll put a stretch into the chest. So hands back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, put that stretch in. So you've kind of got a few different elements there, all building in and working in a kind of across each other. Right, how does that feel? A little bit achy is good. A little bit like you don't want to do any more on the upper back is also just the right place to be. Right, we're going to have a look at just some step forwards. So some alternating, stepping, right side, left side, and we'll have a look at bringing some knee bends into this. So have your feet around hip distance apart. Use your external support and just put a step in and a step back. Maybe have your support to either one side or both sides of you. This is getting and keeping both feet flat at the minute. But as you step, see if you can step with a heel toe placement on the way out. Same in seated. You might want to move your feet a tiny bit further back as their start position. Just tuck back towards this chair a bit more. Lift up tall, and then we've got a step there and a step back. Can you see, really exaggerating that step with a heel toe and a toe heel on the return. So when we're walking forwards, we walk forwards with a heel toe foot strike. And if we're taking any steps backwards or back to feet level, we go toes to heel, moving through the ankles. We're going to make that a little bit bigger and a bit more dynamic now, and get the knees bending in. So take a stride forwards and then shift your weight forwards so that the heel comes up, and then go back. Just do that, get a bit more of a shift and a transfer of the weight. So you've got more weight over your front leg. And then back to base. Just do a few of those. Now in seated, we're going to try and lift up and forwards, up and over, up and over, and then return back. So just getting a little bit of extra range through the height of the leg lift. Now in standing, your next task, stride forwards. We've got the heel up at the back, and we've got a bit of a knee bend there before shifting back. So you've got kind of 3 levels that we've just worked and progressed through here. Stepping forwards, leg quite straight behind you, more weight forwards, and a downwards bend, and then recover. So the shoulders and top half stay over the hips throughout that knee bend. There will be a tendency to go forwards. Try not to though. With seated, we've already got our knees bent. What we could do is try striding forwards, and you could try a little jockey lift before coming back. But this will mean that one leg, the leg that's not stepped forwards, will be doing a lot more work than the one that has been stepped forwards. You might find that you need a little bit more exaggeration on your lean forwards than you would normally have as well. So this leg's getting the time off, this leg's getting the time into the move, feeling it working around the knees and up the front of your thigh. If that jockey lift, you're a bit tired with that now, or you just want to break it up, have a reach. So keep with the stepping pattern in there, and then reach forward. So we've got a hip in, out in, a leaning out of your hip move, reset and step back. If the top half needs a bit of support extra, you can have your hand on your knee, reaching forwards. Now in standing, we should have had quite a few repeats of our knee bending action. We're going to have a go at a little reaching action towards the floor. So this is where we might put our feet into that split stance position. You can have the heel up at the back, or you can have the foot flat. I'm going to leave that choice with you. We are going to bend the knees, but at the same time, you're going to have a go at leaning forwards as if to pick something up off the floor, and then step back. Keep your external support where you need it. Slightly in front of you, slight to the side, possibly on a slight diagonal. If you've got a chair next to you, you might want to bring your hand down onto the seat of the chair to support what you're doing there as well. Seated, we've been reaching forwards. Maybe we can have a reach downwards now. Functional reaching for when we need to get down to lower levels, pick stuff up, that's something that you might have dropped. something you might have put down or need to put down or pick up. And that could be a multitude of items, couldn't it? So what we've got here is some combined movements of tilting, reaching, a bit more balance orientated perhaps in standing, but we are coming out of base of support in seated. We've got multi-directional reaches that we've done in seated, so forwards and now downwards. We've got split stance jockey lifts to work on strength of the thigh. We've got double knee bends to work on the strength of both thighs. And those strengtheners will help to support the knees as well. Okay, I think we've done kind of 3 moves all built into that one thing there anyway. I might use a scarf. I could do. There we go. But I'm too cold. Whilst I'm in at home on my own, I'm not having the heating on. I'm circ boosting. I'm creating my own heating system that's free to switch on and switch off whenever I like. Switch your self-regulated circ boosting heater-uppering on at any time you like. And those extra 2-3 minutes of circ boost here will add up. And if you're doing all 3 movement snacks today, you'll already be having around 10 minutes worth of circ boosting, heavier, deeper breathing, warming, uppering activity. And that's just from the 3 minutes of 8, 12 and 4 p.m. What we do. There you go. Right, everybody. Nothing more to see here. I really need a drink of water now. I think I've spoken too much. I'm going to go get some nice cold water out the tap. Have a nice afternoon, everybody. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow at 12 noon, but Bex will be joining you at 4 p.m. with a bit of rolly, socky, typey action. See you later.